Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here with SimAirport here at the Bristol airport that I'm trying to create in the game. And well, our people are just moseying around doing stuff. But before I tell you what they're going to be particularly tasked with today, a little bit of an update of what's happened since the last episode. I have added a foreman to an office space here for the foreman's office, and that's because when I was looking at all the airlines, and I've gone to the wrong place, I want this dialog box instead. I was looking at the airlines which we know fly to and from Bristol. I suppose they can't really fly to it without going from it, but that's by the by. Some of them were locked for particular reasons. If I go all the way down here, like KLM, which I know does fly a few flights from Bristol, I can't get any contracts from them because I don't have a fuel depot. And I noticed that Aer Lingus, the Irish airline, were not going to offer me any contracts because I didn't have a foreman. And I thought, well, that's easy enough to fix. I've kind of got a little bit of space here, though they in fact I think only offer me large flights. Yeah, there's no small ones on their list at the moment, so they would have to go into our remote large gate. So I've added a foreman in there. And another thing which I do, if you're familiar with my videos, you'll know that for some of the games I do like to play forward a little bit, so I can sort of test out ideas and see if certain things work and so on. Just to make sure that whatever I'm doing in a video here will actually achieve some kind of result and be at least in some degree entertaining and useful. And I discovered that in all the days, the 9 days, 10 days, whatever it is I run this game for, some of the equipment here will start to break down. And the only way to fix it will be to have a maintenance office. So my workmen here can go and use tools which are stored in the maintenance office to fix those items. And it was the security equipment, I think. It was either the bag scanner, I think it was the bag scanner, wasn't it, rather than the metal detector. But as you can see, their maintenance condition does drop over time. And to fix certain things, you need tools. So we built a maintenance office here in, well, this end of the corridor is not going to be used as far as I imagine. I don't think it'll be used. So we stuck it up there. And we just need to actually add into it some tool boxes or something. Where the heck are they? In ops? Toolbox locker, there it is. They're $1,000 each. They contain 3 standard toolboxes. We'll probably, it depends how many things break down at one time, how many of these we'll need. We'll stick 2 in there for the time being, I think. The minimum space for that room is 5 by 5. I think I've made it 6 by 5 or 6 by 6. How big is it? 5 by 6, which does seem rather a lot because all you need in there is the toolboxes, but there you are. Okay, so what do we plan to do? We need to add more flights to this airport so that I can start making some real money. So I think the next thing we're going to do is add in our 3rd gate here. That's going to be a small gate because that's all we can fit into the ground floor here. Everything else needs a sort of 1st floor. And as we know, Bristol Airport doesn't support jetways and stuff. So what am I looking for here? Objects, that's it. Right, too much talking, not enough thinking. We stick you there. Okay. And we'll get the guys working a bit faster. We're going to need a ticket agent desk. Is that, or it is in here, it must be in here somewhere. It's called gate agent, isn't it? That's right. I could do a search. There it is, gate agent desk, and we will find you up. Actually no, you need to be this side, don't you? So we need to find you there, I think. We'll stick a queue in. And the queue will go from there we'll keep it fairly smallish like that. I think that's about the size, isn't it? We do actually go a bit wider on here. We might use this as for our smaller airlines, perhaps. We'll see how it pans out, because I'm doubtless going to change my mind as we go through, to be honest. I want a door in there. So it's going to be a large sliding door. No, it's not. It's going to be a medium sliding door. There you are. You can go in there. And then we need to assign this. If I escape from that, we need to assign that to the desk, and everything is ready. Except I want to change it from C to A3. That's good. Okay, that's your job done. We can get rid of that planning colour there. Where's the planning? There we are. Get rid of you. I don't need you either. Is there any more planning to get rid of up here? No, we'll leave the rest of the planning in there, to be honest, for the moment. Right, now that's going to bring in some more flights for us. And I think it's probably safest if we actually put in another ticket desk at least, and at least one more security area here. Oh, one little thing actually on this. I don't think I mentioned it in the last episode when I changed it. If you may recall, when I created this security zone, I put the metal detector on this side, the other side of the bag scanner. And that's the wrong side, apparently. As you can see, the people are going down this side of the bag scanner, and that meant if the metal detector was over the other side, they'd put their bag there, go around there, and then go all the way round again. It was just wasting time, so I did put them round the correct side. So we need to put in, I think, some more ticket desks. So this is a normal ticketing desk. We'll use the normal one, and we'll put you down here, shall we? Or along here? No, we'll put you in here. We'll start building back up from that way. So we'll put you there. We'll give you a queue as well. So you can go in. There are these single queues. Actually, what we might do here. Well, let's get rid of that queue. We might actually put the queues in here, so the one queue serves more than one desk, which happens, doesn't it? I think at airports. So we'll put you there, and then right there. No. Let's do this properly. Right, then up, then around, and out. That's a lovely long queue. Oh, and talking of queues, the other thing I didn't do was put queues on the ID checks here, and I think they make it look a lot better. Again, they're not strictly needed, but if you don't have them, you just get a huge mass of people collecting, and it just looks badly organised. It looks a free-for-all, and you shouldn't have that in an airport. Let's look for... Are they all under security? They are. ID security check. So we need you round that way. Okay, and we'll put our remote bag scanner. These are expensive. There you are. And you need to go around that way. Yeah, these are running a bit close. I might need to move. Actually, no, I won't need to move them because these are all going upstairs eventually, aren't they? As we discussed when we were setting this series up. And you will go there. Okay, that's splendid. And we'll assign our staff in a moment, but I first want to see what flights I can get onto gate A3. So, small flights. Who do we not have? We don't. Oh, we don't have any from the Channel Islands airline or Rigney. Oh, that's it. I thought we did. Oh well, we'll definitely take you then. You're flying a 195, which is the Embraer, whatever that is. Like in Transport Fever, I am no train expert at all. Or indeed railway or transport generally, to be honest. Neither am I in SimAirport an airport aficionado or expert. I just love the game. It's as simple as that. 100 passengers. Oh yeah, you're easy to take. So we will accept you. Who else? We don't have any from Lauder yet either. Really? Oh, okay. What do you have for us then? Some AM. Oh, these are properly. Yeah, these are good size aircraft. So we'll take a morning one and an evening. We might take more from you. We'll see how the day pans out. If I can get other airlines interested, so we'll stick you in there. 150 maximum. Take you down to an hour 40. Stick you in the evening time. Again, an hour 40. And the little Aurigny. You can come in then. You don't need more than an hour and a half, I think. Okay, so who else? EasyJet, no. Air Malta, no, they don't fly from here anymore. TUI, right. Yeah, we could put you here. You've got an afternoon, a 737, 140 passengers. Yeah, let's try you. We will slip you in there. And an hour 50 probably. Because yeah, 104. No, we'll make you an hour 40 as well. Okay. Do we have time then to fit an Aer Lingus in? So they offer us afternoon or evening. We could probably get one in there. What are we talking? A 321 CFN, which is probably this one. 185. Well, that sounds quite large to me. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to fit you onto our gate. Oh, you know you need to go to the large gate, don't you? Sorry, silly boy. So we need to tighten these up. Wizz Air will leave you to then. Aer Lingus, you can slip in there. But you are running very close to the other one, so we'll move that one out a bit, give you a bit more space. 185, 2 hours. Let's see if we can get away with an hour 50 on that one. Okay. Now, each of our apron buses can take a maximum of 150 passengers. So if we do get a fully sold out Aer Lingus flight coming in, 185 passengers, it will need 2 apron buses to make sure, or to better make sure, to make more sure, the fact that we can get all those passengers there to the aircraft in good time. Okay, we've got all our stuff built now, so the baggage scanner here needs to be assigned to the remote security station. So that's done. So you're fine. So we need to find some more staff. We need 2 more of you. Oh yeah, for the ticket desk and the gate desk. So we'll employ 2 more of you. And we need 2 more security as well. 1 for the ID check and 1 for the metal detector. Okay. Alright, so we need to make sure our schedule is up to the mark. We're looking at staff here, so this is you. We're in the evening. That's fine. Pre-check-in. No, we don't need either of you here. That may change actually. We'll see how as our airport becomes more popular, we may get bigger and busier flights coming in the early part of the day, which might mean we get a bigger crush first thing in the morning. So we may need to pass people through into the departure lounge earlier than I am doing at the moment, because at the moment I don't let them into departure until an hour before their flight is due to arrive, let alone depart. So yeah, we'll see how efficiently my staff can deal with that. So that's pre-check-in early. We don't want you early either. We're not paying wages for the time you're not going to be dealing with customers. And security likewise. We don't need you. We don't need you for early and pre-check-in. No, we'll take you out as well. Okay. Right. Actually, we'll put in another of our automated ticket booths, kiosks in there as well, actually. Because not everyone will want to take baggage. Ticketing kiosk, there you go. Gosh, you are kind of expensive. There you go. Right, so how are we doing profit-wise today? Actually, yeah, we've spent 63 grand on materials and we have only lost 60 grand. So if I hadn't spent all that money building stuff, I would have made a profit today. That's quite impressive, actually. I'm very happy with that. Our perfect ops bonus. This is going to become more significant. We're going to have 24, 25 flights tomorrow with those extra contracts I've secured. But this is all looking good. I love the way the remote buses work. This is... Oh, I was going to put queues here, wasn't I? For the security people. How shall I do this? One queue for each 2 desks, or 1 queue for 3 desks? Actually, let's do... Yeah, let's do it 1 for every 2 desks. Again, I keep saying this is a temporary measure. They're not going to be here very long. Okay, that's you, and you. Can go out that way. You're a bit bigger. Okay, that can be you. Okay, so we're going to assign... Let's just slow this down a little bit. Tab to get to the desk. No, not the person, the desk. That's it, and assign you to this queue. We won't separate out our passengers at the moment. We'll leave them all as all classes of passenger, coach first, and indeed flight crew. So that's assigned to you. We'll assign this desk to the same queue, and then we will do the same for these. Don't press caps lock, press the tab key, and assign you, and assign you to there as well, and then finally you can be assigned to that one. Okay. Let's just check that all this stuff is done correctly. So queues, visualize. Yeah, those 2 go to that queue. Those 2, 1. Ticket. Oh, I haven't done the ticket desk. So you need to be assigned to that queue. Ah, whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on. Let's do that once more. And yep. You're assigned. Yep, that's all well and good. Okay. Right, so the end of the day is rapidly approaching. We'll have a quick look at our profit figures for today, and then we'll do something even more exciting. So let's have a quick look at our profit. Perfect ops for yesterday, Excellent. 22 flights, 13 grand. That's very handy indeed. That money will come in tomorrow morning at some point, as you may well know already if you're reasonably familiar with the game. Profit and loss yesterday, 70 grand loss. Yeah, okay. The taxes and stuff, the extra personnel costs and so on, obviously a chunk out of our revenue there. But we're heading in the right direction. I mean, compared to day 8, 23 loss. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Anything else we need to worry about here? No, that's fine. Okay, now, in terms of flights. Did you notice when I looked at KLM, I couldn't ask KLM to send any airplanes my way because I don't have a fuel depot. Now, I think I mentioned either in the previous episode, well, one of the previous episodes, whichever one it was, that fuel can be expensive. It costs a little bit of money to actually set up, but running it, you have to pay a market price for the fuel you want to sell. Then obviously you sell it on to the airlines. And you've got to judge, because the oil market, like the oil market in real life, is very, well, you might almost say random, but it changes a lot. Prices go up and down at quite frequent intervals depending on how many people are pumping oil out of the ground and how many people are pumping it into their cars, aeroplanes and so on. So the price of oil, the price of fuel goes up and down quite rapidly in this game as well. So trying to match the price you buy it at to the price you can sell it to the airlines at can be a juggling trick. And if you remember my first series of SimAirport, I spent a lot of time trying to juggle that manually. And then eventually realised that by and large, if your airport's profitable, you can just let market forces take over and just buy it at whatever cost it costs you and sell it at whatever price the airlines will pay, provided you have a good average markup value. And we'll look at that when we get into fuel. So it can be very profitable, but it sometimes takes a little while to get into that. Into that swing, get into the swing of profit, get into that sort of place. Now what we're going to need is fuel tanks. Now where do these, I think the utilities, aren't they? Right, there's a large fuel tank. Oh, this is interesting. I'm getting a good discount on that. On the large one only though. Oh, that's a shame. Possibly because I planned on making this airport much bigger originally and then scaled it back a little bit. So I bought lots of extra materials which I didn't actually end up using, which is all this stuff in storage. So now the problem with the large fuel tank is that it is quite large. And you may remember we can't place objects within 10 squares of a taxiway. And this is just too big to fit in. It's too close, as it says, to the taxiway. Why am I putting it in there? Because if you recall, and I may actually show this in the photograph again here, is the aerial photographs I have of Bristol Airport suggest that there is some facilities in this area which look a bit like fuel tanks. They might not be, but that's the sort of plan I'm working to. Now how much does that stores? 1.6 million litres. That's a lot, and that would be very expensive to fill up. So I think it's probably better actually if we go for the smaller ones for the time being. But because we've already got quite a few flights, we'll want a few of these because they only take 90,000 litres at a time. Oh, and I can place these in here, which is good. There is a pipe at the end of it, and the trouble is you can't see the pipe until you... Okay, let's place that there. So the pipe's at that end. I don't want it that end, I want it the other way around. For reasons that should become apparent shortly. Let's cancel that. It's okay, I haven't lost money because it will be in our storage area, sort of nominally in our storage utilities, isn't it? Nominally in our... Oh, I haven't at all. Okay, never mind. So we want it Oh, it only goes that way round, does it? If I turn one... Oh, they're all like that. Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, never mind. So they are. Right, well, we'll cancel you. I want you closer together then. Okay. So we want you being built there. We need somewhere for the external fuel supplier to give us fuel. And we'll put that. We don't want it close. We want it up here somewhere, I suppose. Why is garbage so far away? I think we could move garbage. What I will do, actually, I will actually do that. Can we get rid of? Come on, get rid of this garbage stuff. Because I'm not sure what will happen if I delete that zone while there's garbage still there. So let's pause for a second and let's remove that garbage zone. I want to put you a little bit closer. Actually, I've got another plan for this actually as well, but I'm not going to do that just yet because don't want to spend too much money at this stage. So utilities, we need a fuel depot to receive the fuel. Oh, now the thing again here is, which way round should this be? I think it's that way around for the fuel pipe to connect into my internal fuel network. I think that's the right way around. Yes, there's the fuel pipe symbol there. I didn't want it on the other side. Okay, so that's good. So what we need to do then is draw fuel pipe all the way from here to connect up to our fuel tanks here. They will eventually connect directly into the stands themselves when I upgrade the stands to include fuel ports. That is a very long stretch. This is costing me a fortune, isn't it? It says 110 per bit, but look at that. That's nearly 5. That whole length there is 5 grand. Okay, this better make me money. I don't need this. We want this going a bit faster. Right, now the other thing we need is somewhere for our fuel trucks, our internal fuel trucks, to pick the fuel up to take out to the aeroplanes. So we need a fuel station. They need to be they need to be attached to a road. Does that make sense? Let's place... We don't need extra road, no. Put you there, and your little pipeline thing. No, we'll do that. Hopefully that's connected. It's going to take a while for the chaps to build all that. So I will just watch them do this, but I won't put you through that suffering. We'll wait till they've finished, and we'll come back and finish up the fuel system for our airport. Be back in a moment. Okay, as we can see, they have more or less finished the underground pipeline, and they're completing the above ground facilities. Yeah, there you see, that's what I'm worrying about. There's this huge crush of people at 6:44 trying to get in. I think we need to get them through into the departure lounge a bit earlier. Right, we'll tackle that as our next objective. Okay, so we now have a fuel depot here which receives fuel from the outside. We have 3 fuel tanks, which I think gives me a total capacity of 270,000 litres if they're 90 each, and a fuel station here for our trucks to use. What we don't have down here are any fuel trucks to actually take the fuel out to the plane, so let's get those guys employed. We've got 4 gates. We might, yeah, let's add a fuel truck, 2 fuel trucks. That should suffice, I think, because not every airline will want to buy fuel from us. So that's fine. So I need then, where's the fuel setup? Fuel services. Okay. We will display this on the HUD. This is up here so I can see the fuel price. And it's also a quick way to see how much I've got in stock and how much is being purchased and so on. Okay, so the market price is 0.95 stuff of $1. That will go up quite dramatically if you're familiar with the game. If you see the previous series, that does go up and down a great deal. Now, I can either buy it at a fixed price and sell it at a fixed price, which I then have to keep on monitoring to check if my fixed price is sufficiently above the market price I buy it at for me to make enough money in profit. Or I can track the market and just hope that the price I generally buy it at is going to be less than the price I sell it for. So I will add 25. I have a 25% markup on the price I buy it at. So what will happen is I buy it at, say, $1. I will then sell it at $1.25, which is fine. But if tomorrow I buy it at $1, but the price goes down, then I will be selling it to the aircraft at less than $1. If it's $75 or whatever. So it's possible that I might sell it for less than I buy it for. But hopefully this 25% markup is sufficient of a buffer to allow me to have a degree of flexibility, variation in those prices, so I can make money. So we will set a recurring order. So we will fill up our 3 tanks every night regardless. And that's where the really expensive thing gets into the fuel market. So I need to buy fuel. I can buy fuel today actually now because we're early in the morning. But if I buy it today now rather than at 11 o'clock tonight, I will pay a $5,000 surcharge. And I will... How much will I buy? So this is... I won't... Because my full tank, yeah, 270,000 litres. I'm not going to fill it right up. If I go for, say, 150 to start with. Okay, let's try that. And I'll buy it now. So what we will see is a truck turn up. There it is, delivering fuel into my system. There it is, being filled up. And here are my fuel trucks filling themselves up. So they'll fill up with whatever amount of, it's 45,000 or something, I think, their capacity. Let's just watch this. Yeah, 44,000. So they'll fill themselves up and then go and wait for a call from a stand to go and fill an aircraft up. So there you see, there he is filling it up. That is cool. Right, so we now should be making money from fuel. Hopefully more than it costs. Right, yeah, our staff schedule. Let's look at that. I think we need someone in the pre-check time. We don't have pre-check-in on anybody apart from retail at the moment, do we? So that's... So if we put for our security staff and our ticketing staff, get them in an hour earlier. An hour and a half earlier. Let's do that. Okay. So it won't be the same. It won't be quite the same pre-check-in period as the retail staff have, but so pre-check-in 3:30. There you go. Oh, it is the same. It is the same. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, that's staff and security likewise. No, we will make it just an hour. Yeah. So they will come in for an extra hour early, but we will only have 2 ticket desks open. This one collects baggage. This desk over here doesn't do baggage. So we'll have you in as well. Oh, can I click on you? Left click. There. Why are you not clicking? That's maximum -1. Oh, that's interesting. I might have to look at that. That might be a little bugette. Okay, we'll have you in. We don't need the gate desks in because nobody's going to be going out to their plane before 6 o'clock. Security, though, we do need. We will put you in, but we also need the station guy here to be in so the baggage scanner can operate. So we could, if we had just had this guy in, I think we'd only allow people in. Oh, we need ID check as well. We'd only allow people in with no carry-on baggage. But I think if we do have people with luggage, we'll have him in as well. Okay, and is there any retail in the departure lounge? We'll have the bar open, I think, early. We'll leave the newspaper guy. Right, so that's our new staff set out. Everything appears to be going smoothly so far. Oh heck, not that smoothly. We were supposed to leave at 7:50. We left 5 minutes late. We were short of 6 passengers. Oh heck, that's not a good start, is it? You left late as well. You left very late. Yeah, I think it's about 15 minutes, I think, is the window. It might be less than that. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to get my perfect ops for today. Right. I'm hoping that my pre-check-in staff will deal with that tomorrow, so there won't be such a crush here. Oh, that's annoying. Doing so well up to today. 20 grand on refueling that plane. Excellent. So if we go into our profit figures, we can see here. Yeah, we've lost a lot of money because we've had to buy all that fuel and build the fuel system. But we have made from fuel 33 grand. That's yeah. That doesn't really compare, does it? It will add up eventually. It will start adding up, honest. Right. I think we're doing okay. But what I'm keen to do is see this through the rest of the day. That's our apron bus delivering passengers. How's our fuel doing? There you see the fuel price is going down, that down arrow. And we currently have, we've only got 28,000 litres left. And we bought it at 0.96. So we should still be roughly profitable, I think, even though the price now is less than what we paid for it. Yeah, we are now running very low, actually. Probably because, well, in fact, as you can see here, tomorrow's estimated demand, 8.76 of my 27 flights. Yeah, 8.5 planes, basically. So they will require between 106,000 and 210,000 litres. So yeah, my 270,000 litre tank capacity is just about right, I think. It may start running a bit short if more airlines want fuel, but I think I've got it covered. I've got sufficient there for a good minimum number of planes being supplied. Right, let's get this moving on a bit. What I want to do is I want to get through to the end of the day and see how badly we've done in terms of getting passengers through. Yeah, it's first thing in the morning, isn't it? Everyone else is going through fine. Okay, I think, yeah, letting people through earlier into departure lounge will help that. These toilets are getting quite busy. Departure lounge ones, yeah, they're also getting a bit busy. Perhaps we should provide a few more stalls in here. there, and another sink. You can go there. And there. Yeah, our passenger satisfaction, I think, it was 89 when we started. I think it's gone down a little bit, but that's trivial. That 88 is a very good percentage. So this is an Aer Lingus flight. Excellent. With 121 people boarding. Wow. Okay, we're getting close to our maximum for the bus. Okay, how are we doing in time? We've got an hour to go before they finish boarding. 121 en route. Excellent. So the bus is going to get here on time. No trouble. That plane should depart ahead of schedule. That's excellent. Right, but it does show we are getting close to time where we may need 2 buses running here. We have now run out of fuel. But notice the price has gone up. So we may have made some money. So how much? We've made a loss on the fuel. Yeah. Hopefully that won't happen tomorrow. So, okay, let's run this forward a bit more. Now, the plan I was thinking of here, it doesn't really affect me too much during the day, I think. If I just check this, actually, deliveries. Yeah, if I have my retail outlets delivered more frequent, if I have goods delivered for retail more frequently than once a day, likewise if I have the garbage collection more than once a day, these trucks will just pull up here and deliver either new produce for the newspaper stand and the bars and the cafes and stuff, or here to take away the rubbish and get in the way of the buses coming to deliver passengers or take passengers away. So what I will do, probably in the next episode now, is have a little road going out. So these delivery vehicles are taken off the main road, so that while they're stuck here delivering or picking up stuff, the buses can get through without hindrance. Alternatively, of course, I could have the passenger buses go round, which might actually, I'm thinking about it, that might actually, it'll be more expensive because there'll be need more road, I think. But then it would mean these pick up and drop off points will be closer to the actual terminal gates, the terminal building itself. So that might be a better solution. Anyway, okay, how are we doing? Yeah, perfect operations. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, that's fine. So it's just first thing in the morning. Darn. Right. Hopefully tomorrow will be more successful. So how's today going to finish off? We'll get ourselves to midnight and see how badly we did. Oh, the new fuel's been delivered. Yikes. That will have stung the bank balance. I'm now down below $1 million. Oof. Seems so long ago since I was rolling in money when we first started this exercise. Not so much now, but that money will come back. I will be profitable, hugely profitable again. I guarantee it, almost. Okay, so perfect ops. We didn't make it. Darn. So we had 7 passengers missing their flights. We had 1 flight which was significantly delayed. So that was it. So this should tell us yeah, this I think does tell you how many people were. Here they are. They're at the bottom. Why are they at the bottom? Maybe it's, yeah, I'm not quite sure what order this is in. But okay, yes, so arrival delay as well. Oh heck. Right, so we may need to put a standby gate in. as well. That'll be interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So yeah, so here it tells me that yeah, 51 and 57. That one was fully boarded but was late departing. And again, one passenger missed their flight. That, oh come on, guys. Oh, that's so mean, so harsh. Yesterday we lost 500,000. Yikes! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, we paid for the fuel arrives at 11 o'clock at night, so that's how much the fuel cost us yesterday. Nearly 500,000, and over 160,000 building these new features and facilities. So tomorrow should be better. We get a quick sort of guesstimate here. It kind of estimates we might lose just 1,800. No, we're going to make profit tomorrow. Probably. But look, the price of fuel is going up, so that might be to my advantage. Airline satisfaction's gone up a little bit. Passenger satisfaction is still rosy. And I will leave it there for today, I think. So thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of SimAirport. Hope you've enjoyed my additions, my tinkering, this exercise in recreating Bristol Airport. If you have enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a thumbs up, a like would be lovely. You know how to do that. Even better though, if you've got anything to say, be it recommendations, suggestions, hints, tips, even criticisms of what I'm doing, be great to hear from. It'd be awesome. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you can do that now. Just, you know, click on the button, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in SimAirport, as all my staff make their way home. I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye-bye for now.